Hey everyone, it's Grymestone again from the League of Average Gamers, and we're back in Kenshi. So, we finished off some of the bandits here that attacked us on our way over here with our great caravan. They followed us probably from about halfway over and all the way down. They just kept following. But since our group was split up, I didn't really want to fight them until they got here. So last episode, we finished them off. So now we gotta loot these guys and actually get down to business, which is what we came here for. We came to town to sell some goods and then buy a lot of things. A whole lot of things. Um, I believe I can get the mercenary plate here. Very confident that I can. And, well, the blueprints for that. And maybe I'll find some other blueprints that I'll like. Maybe some weapons blueprints. Maybe some, maybe not chest armor, but maybe like pants, leggings, I guess, and hats. Though I already have a set hat that I need to produce. And man, production of that hat is going to take forever, as is production of the chainmail. So that's probably going to be a couple days of me sitting there sometime this week, just crafting all of that gear. But hopefully we can get the mercenary plate here, which will be great. So we grab the loot off these guys, and we still have one man down. I believe he's actually deteriorated too from the time we saw in the last episode. Believe it or not, wounds do get worse if you leave them open. Who knew? So if you have a guy on the ground in a coma, but not a recovery coma, and he is currently bleeding from his chest and has like a negative 20 on there, if you don't address that, it will slowly get worse. And then instead of having one arrow in the negative, so he's slowly going down, he'll have two arrows, and then he'll be going down very quickly, and then his blood will start going down, and he'll start bleeding out. The wound, I guess, will reopen, and he'll start dying. So you need to go and rescue that guy before that happens, which is what we're doing right here. We've healed him up, patched him up, and we are bringing him into town. Good old Cabot here, useless as ever. God dang it, man. You missed out on the entire fight. Shameful display. Been playing a bit of Total War 2. Steam sale. Shogun 2, actually. Anyway. So, we're bringing everybody down into here. Everybody grouped up in town. We need to figure out who has what, because it's been a while since I started this expedition, so I need to reorganize all of my merchants here. I believe our knocked out fella there, Kahaku, I believe Kahaku had quite a bit of goods on him, which is unfortunate, because we're going to need that money. Alright, so this guy has all the construction supplies, so we will need to sell those, so we'll split him off from the group. We need to figure out still who has what. I believe I took a lot of weapons this time around, so that's, yeah, I brought a lot of weapons. Alright, good, so he's got all the weapons. Is this Kahaku? Oh boy. Well, he's got all the weapons, so that's unfortunate. We're going to have to wait till he wakes up. But in the meantime, we can sell all the other stuff that our guys have been carrying on him. He's not the only one who has a backpack, and he's not the only one who carries weapons, so he does have the most valuable ones, which are the fragmented axes, which might be all the fragmented axe is good for, is for selling. Though I do like to give it to a few characters who are like the big, heavy, tanky guys, because yeah, they're used to big heavy things, so just give them the giant fragmented axe sword that is unwieldy but very powerful. So I know Grymestone had stuff, I know he had stuff, Kahaku has stuff, but Kahaku's pretty much out of action. He had stuff. What about you? You had hats. I think this is the last person here is with the shoes. Oh, you have a chest plate, so we'll sell that too. Alright, that's everyone. So now we gotta find the merchants to sell all this stuff to. Remember, merchants do have a money cap. They do have a set amount of money, and they only have a certain amount of inventory. So I'm gonna probably have to spread this out among multiple merchants. No, blueprints. Hey, I do love blueprints. What do you got? What do you got for me? Ooh, samurai cloth pants. Sure, we'll buy them. We're rich. Let's buy them. So let's. Yeah, all right. We're done with that merchant, I think. So he's got those blueprints. Can we sell anything else to this fella? I believe we can. I believe he has enough room, so we'll just, hey, take all my goods. Thank you very much. Nice talking to you. I'm out. So, where's the next person? Cabot? Useless as ever. At least you have goods to sell. Sell all of your building materials. Another reason why we're selling all this stuff is not just so we can afford the blueprints, but also in the future. If you didn't notice, leveling up is extremely expensive now, like ridiculously expensive. So I need a ton of money in order to even move on to the next tech level. And whether or not that's worth it, well, it is actually, because I will start unlocking buildings. I had to look this up. Outpost buildings you don't need to get research for, I don't think. I can't quite remember now. Shoot, I looked this up. I'm pretty sure you just get that at a higher research level, which I think is like research level 6 or 7. So it's really high up there. I can't believe I did this first time. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed, mercenary plates right there, folks. So it is at specific traders where you find the mercenary plate armor. You've got to look up on the faction specific stuff. I don't really know them all, but I can direct you to the wiki at least and tell you that is where I found my information, so you'll probably find yours there. So if you're looking for a certain set of armor and you want to know if you can get the blueprints for it, just check the wiki, and the wiki will tell you what cities you can find it in and where. Unless, of course, you want to find out on your own. Make it a great exploration thing for you. So, we got what we came for, though we still have a lot of goods to sell, and I'm always open to recruiting new people, which we already got 2 more, but I know there's another bar around here somewhere, so we should be able to pick up an additional 2 people. Alrighty. No room for that item. What do you mean no room for that item? Zoom in. Oh, yes, there are people to purchase here. Or pay, I suppose. We're not buying them. Kind of, we are. Yeah. They're loyalty. We're bribing them. Let's put it that way. Okay, sell all our hats to this person. Make sure we have plenty of cash. Yeah, that wasn't too expensive either, that mercenary plate. All things considered, that was a fairly cheap piece of armor, or piece of blueprints, piece of paper, I guess, for the amount I paid. That's a very good piece of armor too. Provides a lot of protection, isn't too heavy, and just is a very good, well-rounded piece, I think. Though I'm sure there's better armor out there. For now, this will do. It should allow us to handle most threats. I am interested, though. When you attack a bandit settlement, are there different kinds of bandits there? Like, are they more heavily armored? We'll find out. We also got to train our people, though. That said, we do need to train our people now that we have the ability to produce this armor. We're going to get everybody geared up. It may take a couple of episodes to get everyone geared up, just because that is going to take a while, as I said. But once they're geared up, we also need to train them in using weapons. So, oh, katanas. I don't think I have katanas yet. I don't know if I need that. I'm on the edge about that one. Probably not. But we could use katanas. Katanas we can give to our other folks here. So, let's see. Old soldier. Yeah. Recruit that guy. Alright, cool. So, we got that guy recruited. Was that old soldier? Yeah, it was. So, we'll recruit that guy as well. So, we got Black Sheep and Slick. So, cool. That is 2 more people recruited into our army. Grab you. Walk. You know, I always forget, though, that if you open up this is probably a bug, but if you open up the inventory of any bench or any merchant or anything like that, and you select another character who might be like a mile away and just click inventory, you can just sell it right there and just transfer it in. Even though they're not right next to it, you have somebody there talking to the merchant, and the merchant menu's open like this. See how I'm opening Cabot's here? Even though Cabot is knocked out, I can still sell my goods here. So, probably is an exploit, I guess. So, you know, in hindsight, this entire trip was pointless. I could have just walked my army over here. Not even. No, I could have walked one person over here, ran him over here, and then just had everybody else sit at town safe and sound and just open the merchant menu. But where's the fun in that? Yeah, we wouldn't have had an episode, we wouldn't have had an epic fight. So, I guess that's the upside to it. Oh, yeah, another merchant group. I believe I already visited this, though. This is where I got the last 2 people. After our glorious bar fight, where I idled in here with them, and turns out a couple of bandits chased me into here and attacked. And they actually helped me fight them off, so I figured, hey, why don't you tag along? You're nice people. So that was a fun little experience. So we've sold pretty much everything, if I'm correct. Cabot, I think, still has stuff, and we still got a few wounded people. Oh, wow, that's right. I have all of these bars here. Oh my god, look at how much these are all worth. Oh, this is great. This is great. I'm fabulously wealthy now. I can actually afford to do things. Oh boy. So, for the next video, I think I'm just going to cut ahead to where I'm actually back at base rather than having you sit through again that long trek back. Hopefully I don't run into any... Actually, hopefully I do run into bandits so I can chase them into my wall of harpoon turrets. We're probably going to need to update soon since a lot of things were added in the latest updates, including biomes, which is going to be interesting because that means I actually need to look for resources. I need to prospect and things like that. And that's going to be difficult. And I'd love to show the mechanics of that and learn the mechanics of that, but not sure if I'm ready for that. It's so easy right now. Well, I say it's easy right now. It's very difficult for me, but at the same time, it's also easy to get resources. So I guess what that's going to make you do in the future here is you're going to have your core compound, but you're going to have to go out to get other resources or just find a really good spot. Either way, I'll probably need to update here shortly, maybe in between episodes at some point. Since 2 have come out now that I have not received, or that I've not gotten. Everybody can get them. I just haven't updated yet. Anyway, long story short. Looks like we've pretty much sold everything here. We don't need drifter's boots. We visited all the other merchants. We sold pretty much everything. So I think we're pretty well set off for this trip. This was a very successful trip. No blueprints here, though. I was hoping maybe I'd find some building blueprints, but again, I think I have to research that, and I don't think there are blueprints for it. Same helmet stuff we already have, so. Thanks for watching, everyone. Next episode, we'll be back at home, hopefully geared up, or at least partially. See ya.